I went out to y'all spot. I went up to Iverson. Y'all said y'all be in front of the y'all be right in front of the store, or y'all be all the way on the street part?
We be off to the side where the store ends and the corner of Shoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, closer to the Iverson Mall entrance, but still on the corner of the Shoppers, right there.
Yeah, I was out there. It was a little Muslim brother out there. Me and him chopped it up for about an hour, maybe about an hour.
Did Shamak come out?
He ended up meeting me up the Reeves Center up 14th and U.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause I told everybody I wasn't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah.
Man, I had a humongous hole in my yard. I needed to deal with that because it was dangerous.
Yeah.
It was 12 feet deep, brother.
Damn, you had a sinkhole?
It started as a sinkhole, but then found out that they drilled the electric line through my pipe, and the pipe failed, causing the sinkhole. And we were fixing the pipe from Thursday, and the last day was on Saturday. But the wall embankment wasn't sturdy. It could have easily caved in. So that was my urgency.
Yeah.
Trying to get that closed up.
Yeah, somebody get hurt. Kids fall down there or something. Man, you get it all done?
Yeah, my wife knew a guy from her family. And she called him, and he helped out. He did the work.
All praise.
He did the work, but it was a little touch and go. Little touch and go, man.
Man.
Yeah, where everybody at?
Y'all just was on. He just said he be back on. I don't know. You know, people fall in and out. I just call people on. If they come on, they come on. If they don't, they don't. I just do the class. You know, we never can tell with people no more. Yours still on. I think he just changed his clothes or something. So he said he'd be back on by 8:30. You know. So.
Yeah, they say 3 people in here, but I don't know who.
Me, you, and yours. That's yours.
No, that's me, you, and Ahmad.
Oh.
Shalom.
Shalom. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Brother Thumb.
You're on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, shalom. Yeah. I'm starting to get all my lights set up. I got all my clothes on. I just gotta get put a shirt on with a fringe on. I can hear you. I got my Bluetooth.
All praise. Carly not gonna get on. Carly can't pick me up from the jail, so she over here. So she can just hear from the which kind. I'm in here, man, chomping down on this lamb going. Man, it was a mighty Passover, man.
They take you down to Central Cell Block?
Yeah, he took me down there.
They give you down there. They still give you bologna and donut like they used to?
Nah, you don't get the donut no more. They give you bologna sandwich, but I didn't even because we did Passover, I couldn't eat the sandwiches because that bread got lemon in it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't eat it. So
yeah.
But all praise to the Most High, they gave us pasta one day. So
That pasta stay with you a little longer as long as you sleep.
Man, I was starving like crazy. But Most High, you already know my biggest thing was to be able to teach, man. So I got a brother. He's supposed to be trying to link up with us later on. You know me, that was my biggest thing was just to go there. You know, anytime I go behind the walls, I'm teaching. So a lot of brothers heard the word.
Yeah,
a lot of brothers was like, you know what?
No matter where the adversary is, still going. Thus said the Lord.
Yeah.
What district they get you this time at? What district was that?
That was 3rd district.
3rd, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know
what's up, dog?
You know what's crazy? Yeah, so
Yeah.
it seemed like, man, it seemed like I was thinking they weren't gonna make war with us until after the economy crashed. Y'all saw what happened with IUIC, right?
Nah.
They started rocking them. They started stoning them out Kenya.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. They started stoning the brothers.
I know Witchcom had said something on the Shatarium platform. One of the brothers that's up there with the Rising of the Elect.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that's the House of DC. Like I said, House of DC.
House of David, HODC. You talking about Sheffy?
Yeah. He put out something, but Dewar said that the resources that they're using is not. He said he don't trust the resources, if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. I ain't never looked at the video though.
I saw the video.
Since you said it, yeah, I hear you saying. But I'm just saying that's what I saw. They put out either last night or this morning. They was late last night. I think they put that out.
Yeah, I saw the video. You know what? They may be right. Me and Carly looked at the video, and I said the same thing. I said I don't know if that was real or if that was staged. But I would hope the men of the Lord not out here lying like that. I would hope they be men of the Lord, but you know, I mean, they do the work. You gotta, you know, I would say men of the Lord, but I'm learning, you know, with some of the things that's been transpired. You can't always trust brothers who's in the truth. But you know, but I would hope men of the Lord is not lying. But
yeah. But you know, just like you said, these are the times that are here. This is all of the prophecies. We already experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I heard that Witchcom was telling me, put me in speed. I don't mean cut you off. A bond. I didn't look into resources yet because I've been, trying to get this house straightened out so I can stay there comfortably. But he said that Trump had declared martial law for DC pretty soon.
Oh, he planning on to?
And then he said that this is what they said Trump is going to do he said that from April the 2nd to April the 5th, he said America would not be the same ever again.
All praise to the Most High.
Damn.
All praise to the Most High. That lines up with the prophecy of Isaiah 24:1. He's going to turn this world upside down.
I was talking to a brother at the gas station, and there was a white chick that was shouting, older white lady, or Esau, I don't say white, redneck.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell, but she was Italian or whatever. But anyway, I got to prophesy to the brother, trying to wake him up. And I said, these are the people that put us in captivity. And she just looked and smiled. I said, they're about to turn this world upside down. She said, yeah, I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can't.
Which cars? Yeah, Wawa said they canceling all their gas credit cards now. They sent me a letter.
Yeah.
I'm on Walmart. I mean, not Walmart. Wawa.
Wawa.
Gas station.
Yeah. I can believe it. All right, let's try to get.
What time? Okay.
It's about 15 after.
Yeah, the audio. Yeah, I see it now. My bad. I ain't mean to
you good, bro?
In a minute. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, bro?
Shalom.
Shalom. I miss you too, bro. Huh?
The water is on.
All praises. Shalom, Dawah. How about Shem Yabba at the back?
Yeah, shalom. Shalom.
Where we at?
Shalom.
Let's get into it. We left off at law 3. Let's go into
3.
Yeah. Let's go into law 4. Law 4. You want to read the 4th law, which is what? That is Leviticus 22:32. Mm-hmm.
22:32, huh? Huh?
Yes, come.
All right. 22:32 of Leviticus. Therefore shall they keep my commandments. Oh, I mean 32. That's right, I'm 31. Neither shall they profane my holy name.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be hallowed among the children of Yasharel.
Come.
I am your Hallowed, which hallow you.
Come. So we got two precepts. We got
33.
we got two precepts. The precept of that is in Leviticus 18:21 and Leviticus 10:3. Those are the precepts found in the Torah.
Okay. I have a brother that could help me read if you could, because I ain't in no electricity. I'm still using a power bank
I got you.
until I get my situation straightened out. But I can read the scriptures. Somebody just read the law, the number of the law. It's in the group chat. The if you can pull it up, look back maybe about 6-7 months ago.
I sent them
If you can stroll through that real quick.
you talking about the link of the law?
Yeah.
I sent them a link of the law.
Come on. Or Mayaklo or Ahmad, if they can pick up from time to time.
You said a link of the law.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You might got to go back about 6-7 months. He put it in there twice.
I got it.
Let's call out the scripture.
Because we're reading the law. The law got to. I'm gonna read.
So the precept is Leviticus 18:21, and then Leviticus 10:3.
Leviticus 18:22. Well, yeah, somebody can't really help me with that. I'm gonna just stay with the scriptures for the laws. Like I said, I don't want to run my battery down. So if somebody want to read that, read that.
All right, got Leviticus 18:21. That's cool.
Come.
Come.
All right, it says, thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of the Lord Yahweh. I am the Lord.
Come. Leviticus 10:3.
And Moses said unto Aaron that this is it that the Lord spake, saying, I will be sanctified in them that came nigh me, and before all the people will I glorify. And Aaron held his peace.
Come. So all the children of Israel shall hallow Yahweh Bahashim. Yahweh. You're gonna hallow his name. All right, let's see what the prophet said this at. Let's get two precepts where the prophet said the same thing. Let's go to Ezekiel 36 and verse 20. And somebody can grab Amos 2 and 7. I bring up the Ezekiel 36 and 20. Ezekiel 36 and 20. And when they entered into the heathen, whether they went, they profaned my holy name. When they said to them, these are the people of the Most High, and are gone forth out of his land. Somebody want to bring out the one in Amos 2 and 7?
It's the book of Amos, chapter 2, verse 7. Can you hear me?
Come.
That pant after the dust of the earth on the head of the poor, and turn aside the way of the meek, and a man and his father will go into the same maid to profane my holy name.
Come. So these are two examples that the prophet showed of Israel profaning, going against the law, profaning the name of the Most High God. That's found in the New Testament. I'm gonna grab Romans 2:24, and then somebody can grab the one in Matthew 12:31. This is the book of Romans, chapter 2, verse 24. For the name of Yahweh is blasphemed among the Gentiles through you, as it is written. And when it's talking about it as written, it's going back, it's referring to what we read in Amos 2. Remember, everything in the New Testament is talking about what the prophets wrote. So that's what was written in Ezekiel 36 and 20 and Amos 2 and 7. There's other precepts, but I only put two just for the for time's sake. And the other one is Matthew 12 and 31.
Matthew 12:31. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Spirit shall not be forgiven unto men.
Come. Law 5 is the same law as Law 4. It's the same precepts. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same law. Let me bring up the laws real quick. Was that Law 5? Let me see if it's the exact same precepts. It's the exact same precepts. Leviticus 22:32 out the law. So let's get Law 6. We're gonna jump down to Law 6. Law 6 is Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Oh yeah, your song.
Deuteronomy 6.
You said Deuteronomy 6:4, right?
Come.
Yeah.
That's the next law. Deuteronomy 6:4. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 4. El Yasharella, the Yahweh Elohim is one Ananiah.
Come. All right, two precepts.
Hail Israel, the Lord is our God is one Lord. If it bothers people me speaking somewhat of the Pele Hebrew that I know, let me know. Well, this sometimes we speak this way. Go ahead.
I'm good. It's been a while, but I remember.
All praises. All right, yeah, Ray.
All right, two precepts in the Torah: Deuteronomy 4:35, Exodus 8 and 10. Same two precepts. I mean, it's saying the same thing. I bring out the first one, Deuteronomy 4:35. Somebody grab Exodus 8 and 10. Unto thee it was showed that thou mayest know that the Most High is that Yahweh is the Most High. There is none else beside him.
All right, this Exodus 8 and 10. It says, and he said tomorrow, and he said, be it according to thy word, that thou mayest know that there is none like unto the Lord and our power.
Come. So let's see what the prophet said the same, where the prophet spoke this at. The prophet spoke this in Psalms 86 and 10, Isaiah 46 and 9. I got three we're just gonna do two of them, but it's more than three, but I got three written on the thing for the elders. This Psalms 86 and 10. Somebody can grab Isaiah. I'm reading Psalms 86 and 10. Can somebody grab Isaiah 46 and 9? Psalms 86 and 10. For thou art great and doest wondrous thing. Thou art the Most High alone.
Isaiah 40.
Isaiah.
You got it?
No, you got it out.
Grab that Jeremiah 10 and 6. We can bring that one out too.
Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me.
Come on, that's powerful. Yeah, that's a powerful one. I like that one.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 6. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Yahweh, thou art great, and thy name is great in might.
Come on, that's beautiful too. All right, let's get two precepts in the New Testament saying the same thing. Let's get the one in Mark 12 and 32. I'll bring that out. Somebody can grab John 17 and 3. This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 32. And the scribe said unto him, well, master, thou hast said the truth, for there is one power, and there is none other but he.
It's the book of John, chapter 17, verse 3. This is the life, Lakia, and this is life eternal, that they might know thee, the only true God, and Yahweh Shai Mashiach, whom thou hast sent.
Come on, that's mighty powerful. Hey, that whole John 17 powerful. Hey, that don't be want me to cry sometime. All right, so that's law 6. So what we doing is showing every law is spoken of by the prophets and in the New Testament. The Mashiach or one of his disciples going to speak on all the law. Law 7, Deuteronomy 6 and 5.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 5. And thou shalt love Yahweh thy Elohim with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might.
All thy might. Come. All right, 2 precepts in the Torah. They're saying the same thing. Deuteronomy 7 and 9, Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Deuteronomy 7 and 9 says, know therefore that the Lord thy power, he is Yahweh, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations.
Come. Somebody bring out Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth Yahweh thy God require of thee, but to fear Yahweh thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
All thy soul. Come. All right, let's get 2 precepts in the New Testament saying the same thing. The book of Matthew 22 and 37, and the book of Mark chapter 12 and verse 30.
Matthew 22:37.
Come.
Yahweh shall say unto him, and thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
Come. Mark 12 and 30.
Mark 12 and 30. And thou shalt love Yahweh thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment.
Come. I'm going to add one more precept, even though we know it's many of these in the New Testament too, like John 14, 15. I didn't add, but I'm going to add that 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Let's move to Law 8.
We didn't do the prophets.
We didn't do the prophets?
For 7.
The prophet, we didn't do the prophets for 7?
No.
I don't even have the prophets on here. You're right. All right, let's get the prophets for, I need a Bible. Anybody know the precepts for, in the prophets about loving the Most High? Let me grab something real quick. Which kind? Damn, y'all heard Barnyard got his leg cut off? Ban Yahweh?
Who?
Ban Yahweh?
Who is that?
It's a brother. He be with Marshall Esmeralda. He said he had cancer. He just sent me a text.
Yeah, I heard about it.
You heard about it? Hey, can somebody?
I didn't watch on it. Go ahead.
Okay, grab the one in Psalms 11 and 7. And then somebody grab the one in I don't want to grab another one out the Psalms. Let's grab one out of Proverbs. Grab that one in Proverbs 3:12. Hold up, don't want that one in 3:12?
Said Psalms 11:7.
Yeah, 11 and 7.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 11, verse 7.
Bring it out.
For the righteous, Yahweh loveth righteous.
Mm-hmm.
His countenance does behold the upright.
Calm. Grab one of those ones in Proverbs. You can grab any of the ones in Proverbs. There's a bunch of them in Proverbs. The one in Proverbs 3:12 or the one in Proverbs 15, either one the person want to grab. Proverbs, I think it's 15 and like 9 or 10.
Proverbs 3 and 12. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, and as a father his son in whom he delighteth.
Calm. That's a pattern. That's why I like that part of Proverbs 3 and 12. So that's the love of God. He corrects those who he loves, meaning we're going to do righteous. If he loves you, he going to make sure. So the precept to that one, to show you, he going to correct you, is the precept, what's that? Is it Jeremiah 36:29? He going to save you from all your unrighteous or on your uncleanness or something like that. You going to, somebody grab that real quick? 36:20. I ain't even got my video on. I don't have a Bible in front of me, so y'all gotta excuse me. I just got the computer.
You want me to go grab your Bible?
No, that's okay. I got this little Bible here. I grab it right here. What's that? Jeremiah 36:29, I think. Jeremiah 36:29.
That's something else.
Jeremiah 36:29. Ezekiel 36:29. Ezekiel 36:29.
Oh, it's not Jeremiah 36?
What Jeremiah 36:29 say? No, I think it's Ezekiel. It's Ezekiel 36:29. It's Ezekiel 36:29. I can't see this little Bible. This is the little Bible you're getting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Ezekiel 36:29. I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn and will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. That's the precept to his love in Proverbs 3:12. I love linking them together. But let's move to the next law. Let's try to get at least law 10 today. Where we at? What we just did? Law 8?
We on 8.
We on 8? Okay. Law 8 is what? Law 8 is Deuteronomy 6:13. I gotta fix this in the
Yeah.
Come.
Shalom. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 13. Thou shalt fear Yahweh thy Elohim,
Mm-hmm.
and serve him,
Mm-hmm.
and shall swear by his name.
Come. 2 precepts, Deuteronomy 10 and 12, Leviticus 25:27. I got 3 precepts on the book, but we're just gonna do 2 of them.
Hold on.
Oh, you need them to write down. You can also add, if you was taking the notes on them, also add Numbers 14 and 9.
So Deuteronomy 6:13, 10 and 12. Go up to that.
Yeah, so the law is Deuteronomy 6:13. The 3 precepts we added was Deuteronomy 10 and 12, Leviticus 25:27, Numbers 14 and 9.
Okay.
But we just gonna probably read 2 of them, and then we'll go to the prophets. Somebody want to bring one of those up?
Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee but to fear the Lord Yahweh, to walk in his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
God. This is Leviticus 25:27. Then let him count the years of the sale thereof, and restore the overplus unto the man to whom he sold it. Hold up. That's not right. Let me get the one Numbers 14 and 9. Scratch that, Collie. I made a mistake on that one.
Okay.
For 25:27. It's probably another one. But Numbers 14 and 9 say, only rebel not against Yahweh, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and Yahweh is with us. Fear them not. Damn, how do you get 25:27 on there? I'm glad I'm going over these names before I submit this. All right, let's get it from the prophets. An easy one of the prophets to remember is what about that? Job 28:28. And another one is Let's get one out of, I think I could put a Psalm. Psalms 111:10. That's one of my favorite precepts. I bring out a lot too. And for the notes, Carly put Isaiah 50:10 for the prophet.
Okay.
The what?
Psalm 110 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The good understanding have all they that do his commandments, his praise endure forever.
One of my favorite precepts. Somebody got Job 28:28? Or let me bring it up. I got
The
it.
book of
Go ahead.
chapter 8, verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of Yahweh, that is wisdom,
That is wisdom.
and the depart from evil is understanding.
When you know what, I got to turn from doing this wickedness. Now you understand how to fear the Lord. That's how you fear the Lord. If you're doing something, what I said today, I said what I went through made me say, man, your heart, sometimes you got to say, your heart got to be still. What your heart desire,
Throw it out.
yeah, sometimes you got, your heart may, because what's that?
Jeremiah 17:9.
Or Genesis, if you read it in Genesis 6:5, because the Most High said man's heart is continuously always wicked or evil. He said, I can't remember if he said evil or wicked, but he
It say deceitful in Jeremiah 17.
yeah, the heart is all deceitful. Come, so let's get it in the New Testament. In the New Testament, let's get it in Acts 9:31, 1 Peter 3:15, and Revelations 15:4.
Read the first one back.
Acts chapter 9, verse 31. This is about the churches.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 9, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
Then had the churches rested throughout all Judea and Galilee and Samaria, and were edified and walking in the fear of Yahweh and in the comfort of the Holy Ghost were multiplied.
Come. That's what happened when that fear takes apart, and it takes apart against the whole congregation. That's what we looking for, brothers out in these streets. That's why we go out to prophesy, to put the fear of the Lord in these brothers. Let's get that one in 1 Peter 3:15.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 15. But sanctify Yahweh Elohim in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asks you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
With meekness and fear. So those brothers so that's why you notice brothers who seem like they know all the answers, they always try to you'll find a humble spirit on them and a great fear of the Lord. When you fear the Lord, Most High increases you. When he knows you fear him and you do, he increases you. It's not a person increases themselves. What's that, John? Not by strength or by might, but by my spirit. And when you fear the Lord, he increases that spirit. Let's get that one in Revelation 15:4.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 15, verse 4. Who shall not fear thee, O Yahweh, and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee. For thy judgments are made manifested.
Yeah, because Most High, he gave judgments. If you won't do X, Y, Z, this is gonna happen. Like he said he gonna plead with all flesh. How do he plead with all flesh? With his sword. So that's why we gotta have that fear. And those who won't fear, yeah, he gonna plead with them. I mean, he gonna kill them. All right, let's get law 9. Deuteronomy 6:16.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 13.
16.
Thou shalt fear.
16. Shalaki.
16, I apologize. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 16. Ye shall not tempt Yahweh your Elohim, as ye tempted him in Massa.
Y'all know what my side is. Yeah. Y'all know what that's talking about, right? When we was in the wilderness. And we was like, it ain't no cucumbers. We ain't cucumbers. Yeah, don't do that. All right, let's get the precepts in the Torah. Deuteronomy 4:1, Numbers 20 and 12. And look what happened.
Everybody give you a chance. I give everybody get a chance to get there because we reading real fast. So if y'all writing down notes, if you need us to stop, please let us know.
Yeah, it's good to get these notes.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 1. Now, therefore, hearken, O Yasharella, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land that Yahweh, that Elohim of your fathers, giveth you.
Granted, Numbers 20:12.
We're going back home. We're
going back home. We're going back. Lord willing, we're going back home.
Come. Said Numbers what?
20:12.
All right, okay. Ooh. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 12. And the Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe not to sanctify in me in the eyes of the children of Yasharella. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them.
Y'all know that account, what that account's talking about. Messing with that rock. And children of Israel kept doubting. And then Moses and them started to doubt too.
They wanted some water.
Yeah, they started to doubt.
Some water.
Yeah. Okay, let's get it in the prophets. Hey, I'm in the class. I'm gonna call you back. Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You can hear me? Hold on. My Bluetooth came off. Hold on, give me. Okay, let me get my Bluetooth back on.
Power off. Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Come, we back. All right, where we at? Law what? No, where we at? The prophets. Jeremiah 28:14. Actually, read 14 down to 16. And then somebody grab Jeremiah 38:20. Then we get it in the New Testament. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me?
Some of them can hear when the Bluetooth go out, some of them don't. They must be using some type of Wi-Fi stuff.
Can you hear me?
I ain't no Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, it's thunderstorms through this junk, but man, we ain't get nothing. They say we'll stop at 9. Go ahead with. Yeah, I hear you.
Jeremiah 20.
Everybody else can on that. But boss said he can hear me. Well, I didn't say anything yet. Over Yahweh.
Okay. Jeremiah 28:14 through 16 is the first case in the prophets.
All right. Jeremiah 28:14 to 16.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 14. For thus says Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, I put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and they shall serve him. And I have given him the beast of the field also.
Mm-hmm.
Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah, the prophet, hear now, O Hananiah, the Elohim have not sent thee, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 16, therefore thus says Yahweh, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
This year thou shalt die,
Mm-hmm.
because thou hast taught rebellion against the Yahweh.
Yeah, he tempted the Most High. That's when Hananiah got killed. Let's get the count. Let's get the count in Jeremiah 38:20.
You think he was electrocuted?
Who? Hananiah? Hello?
Yeah.
Keep reading the count, and if you keep reading the count in which count, it's gonna tell you how he died in Jeremiah 28.
Okay.
Man, I was just talking. You were just talking about this the other day, like last week.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. We was going over the count.
He had
Remember, Hananiah stole the money. I mean, he lied about how much money he gave to the church and everything. Yeah.
That was for the what you call them?
Yeah.
The feast that we just did, Purim.
Did I teach Hannah? I didn't teach you. I might have taught you. Yeah. I can't remember when I was telling you that.
That's around the time that you were pointing that out to me.
Yeah. It was around that time. Yeah. All right, grab that Jeremiah 38:20. Yeah, it was around that time, around Peru.
38:20. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 38, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, but Jeremiah said, they shall not deliver thee. Obey, I beseech thee.
Mm-hmm. I can't hear you.
The voice of Yahweh which I speak unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
So it shall be well unto thee, and thy soul shall live.
Keep reading.
Damn, he ain't want to fry him either.
Keep reading, 21. But if thou refuse to go forth,
Thou lead. All right, we'll be at 21, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, went out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, dang, let me hold this phone right, because my signal getting low. But if thou refuse to go forth, this is the word that Yahweh has showed me.
22.
And behold, all the women that are left in the king of Judah's house shall be brought forth to the king of Babylon's princes.
Mm-hmm.
And those women shall say, thy friends have set thee on, and have prevailed against thee. Thy feet are sunk in the miry, and they are turned their way back.
Damn. Anybody, y'all know that account in Jeremiah 38?
Oh, man.
If y'all know the count, it's cool. We ain't got to go over it. But if anybody don't know the count and need me to go over it, I'll go over it. But if not, we're going to get the New Testament. All right, give me Matthew 4 and 7.
True. Oh, come on, man.
I should have went up some on that Jeremiah 38
7.
and got more of the for the backstory so people know. Uh-huh.
You hear me out?
Come.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 4, verse 7. Yahweh shall said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt Yahweh thy Elohim.
Luke 4 and 12 say the same thing. You get that Luke 4 and 12? It's the same thing written in the New Testament about tempting the Lord. Now in the prophets just shows you the accounts when people tempted them and what happened to them. Everybody end up getting killed.
Come. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 4, verse 12. And Yahushua answered said unto him,
Mm-hmm.
it is said, thou shalt not tempt the Elohim,
Mm-hmm.
the Ananiah, the Elohim.
Mm-hmm. Because we saw what happened when all of Israel tempted them in the wilderness. All of Israel died beside Joshua and Caleb. That's why
So
we.
he didn't die in that temptation, but he couldn't die in no other temptation, right?
What you talking about? You talking about Joshua or Caleb?
No, Yahushua.
No. So in the wilderness, all of Israel tempted the Most High, and all of them died. Besides Caleb and Joshua.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so all the
other one.
mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So in the prophets, these are other cases where men of the Lord tempted the Lord, and as with Hananiah was a prophet. Hananiah got killed, and the same. Yeah. All right. So let's go to Law 10.
What was the other one? The brothers that got killed. When they separated, they opened the ground up and swallowed.
That's in is that Judges? That was Benjamin.
That's one with Moses, wasn't it?
That was with Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Abiram and Nathan and Abiram?
Mm-hmm.
They speak about it in
Bayou.
they speak about it in what
I know.
Deuteronomy.
Put an address. I mean, what's the chapter and verse?
On what?
He said Deuteronomy. Yeah. Shalom.
Oh, you talking
Go ahead
about?
with it. What's your next precept? Oh, your law. Law number 10.
Oh, Law 10. Law 10 is Deuteronomy 28 and 9.
28 and 9. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 9. The Yahweh shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh the Elohim and walk in his ways. We're going to tiptoe. We're going to tiptoe.
Two precepts.
Right.
Two precepts in the Torah. I didn't add the Deuteronomy 7 and 6, but I should have put that one. But grab the one in Exodus 19 and 5.
Exodus 19 and 5. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. 6.
Nah, you read the one in Exodus 16 and 4. Now we also know another one in the is Deuteronomy 7 and 6. What's the other one that's like Deuteronomy 7 and 6? Is it Deuteronomy 14? Thou art holy people to the Lord thy God. Bring out the Exodus 16 and 4.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 4. Then said Yahweh unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you. And the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove to them whether they will walk in my law or no.
Come. Other precepts that's in it's a lot of precepts in the Torah about that one. Deuteronomy 7:6, Deuteronomy 14 and 2, and Deuteronomy 26:19. But we only bringing out 2. Let's get it in the prophets. Get it in 1 Kings 3 and 14 and Jeremiah 7:23. Also in your notes, put Zechariah 3 and 7.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 3, verse 14. And if thou wilt walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days.
Come. Jeremiah 7:23.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your Elohim,
Mm-hmm.
and ye shall be my people,
Mm-hmm.
and walk ye in all thy ways. And that I have commanded you, that I may be well unto you.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I gotta put these cameras over.
Let's get it in the New Testament. This Matthew 19:17, John 14:21, and for your notes, put John 15:10, one on there.
What's the first one?
Matthew 19:17.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one,
Mm-hmm.
that is Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
But if thou wilt enter into life,
Mm-hmm.
keep the commandment.
Keep the commandment. And get that one in John 15:10.
This is the book of John, St. John, chapter 14, verse 10.
No, 14 is 21. It's 15:10. But if you're in 14, grade 1 to 21.
Oh, 15.
No. If you're in 14, grade 1 to 21.
Okay, all right, my bad, I got you. All right, this is the book of St. John, chapter 14, verse 21. He that hath my commandment and keepeth it,
Mm-hmm.
keepeth them, he shall, he is it that loveth me.
Mm-hmm.
And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father.
Mm-hmm.
And I will love him,
Mm-hmm.
and I will manifest myself to him.
Come. Well,
John 15:10, right?
if you want to bring it out, yeah, you bring it out.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 15, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
If ye keep my commandments,
Mm-hmm.
ye shall abide in my love,
Mm-hmm.
even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love.
Come. That's the powerful one in the New Testament.
Yeah, he said, what he say, Yahweh?
What is that?
He said, ye are God's too.
Yeah, it's written in your law, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Mm-hmm. But you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, for thou. We say, arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Come. Yeah, but that's the law. That's the law in the Torah, through the prophets, and through the New Testament. So we got the first 10 laws. We just keep chopping through these laws and which kind. And what we gonna start doing with Thursday classes? We gonna pick those back up? Y'all want? I can start teaching breakdowns again, or I can give different doctrinal jumps. I was just gonna mainly focus on the law. But if brothers want, or if brothers just want to, that's if brothers want to learn different breakdowns. I got a million breakdowns. If nobody else wanted to teach breakdowns.
I put it in a matter of prayer. Whatever your hours will, it shall be done.
Come.
Maybe if another brother from time to time can step in to help, if time allows. You do 1 week, I do 1 week.
Come.
Or, we just see how it rocks.
Elder Karaz said he was going to step in once a month and teach. He said he'll love doing it once. We haven't set up exactly the date, but the elder's going to start teaching the class at least once a month. So
Is he back stabilized now?
Who, Elder Karaz?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was unstable.
He had, because he moved around a lot. He don't stay in one spot too much. I should say that because he back, home for a while.
Yeah, I think he back over. I think he back with his father. I think he over his father. He take care of his father.
Yeah, because he was on some trips. He said he go out throughout the earth.
Yeah. He do a lot of teaching. Yeah, he travel. He travel. And you could actually catch it. He do a lot of lessons online. I actually follow a lot. I follow a lot of his lessons online. Elder Karan shot, man. He be seeing. I told you he be seeing stuff. I'd be like, wow, I would have never saw it. But he be seeing some stuff. I like the way his brain thinks. So, in fact, I need to call him.
I didn't know he know Paleo Hebrew. He be teaching it on Facebook now.
Oh, he be teaching the Paleo Hebrew on Facebook now?
Well, not live, but he just shows, diagrams of like charts.
Oh, you been following? Yeah. Oh, you start following him? Okay. Yeah.
Send me that link.
I haven't watched none of his classes. Where you watch his classes on YouTube?
No. He keeps telling me about his YouTube. I haven't found his YouTube channel. I'm about to get off Yasharon, General Yasharon. Man, he was mighty when he was young. But General Yasharon, man, he teaching all types of crazy doctrine. Like I see his older jumps when he was like teaching he was teaching Barak and Ben Yahya and all them. Man, he was mighty. Man, his spirit. Shh. But man, I'm hearing his new classes. I'm like, Yasharon is. Man, he failed.
Well, pray for that his spell won't be too long. Pray that the spirit don't move on us.
Yeah. Hey, but that's a good humbling point because you can see how, like, have I ever showed you any of his videos, his old videos?
No.
I'm gonna send you one of his old videos, man. You hear the way this brother
Who
teach?
we talking about?
General Yasharon.
Wait. Okay, down there, IUSPK.
Nah, he was from General Yasharon's from the original One West. He was teaching
okay.
He was teaching Elder Barak. You'll see Barak, a young man on some of his videos. You be like, damn. You see Ben Yum back there, Elder Arsh, all of them.
Oh, he ain't live anymore, is he?
Nah, I don't think he live no more. So his last videos are all like 12 years ago. Yeah.
That's General Yohana. Right?
Yeah, that's General Yohana you thinking about. I'm talking about General Yasharon.
Yeah. Oh, praise. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Hey, the why? You knew the brother General Yasharon?
Nah. I gotta see his face though.
Okay.
I remember Yasharon, I gotta see his face. A lot of brothers fell off.
Yeah. Him and a dude named Payada. Man, they be teaching some crazy doctrine. Yeah, I may send you. I may find one of his old Jones and send it to y'all. But anyway, that's law school. If anybody got any questions, open floor. Anybody got anything they want to share or whatever?
I seen somebody post a picture on Facebook with Elder Barak with hair.
Yeah.
Who?
I saw the picture. Barak with hair. Elder Barak. Yeah. Somebody, you ain't see it?
Dewan was back there. Dewan came in. When you came in? You came in 86?
Nah, 95.
95.
I think WisCom put that out. Oh, my bad, go ahead.
I saw your name on one of WisCom one of the old videos. I said, that's the one. I was like, boy. They was putting up
Not bad.
They was putting up all the different classes. I can't, like, they had a trooper class or something like that, and all those. They was showing all the members of all the different classes, and I think you was in a trooper. I can't remember which you was in, but I saw your name. I said, ain't that something? I said, I wondered which kind, but I knew you had came in around that time. Came in from the 90s.
Yeah, they didn't call me Dawad, they called me Dawada.
Dawada?
Dawada.
Yeah, Dawada, and then Dawayad.
Okay.
And then Gad. And then after we left House of David, that's when he called me Dawad. He's like, y'all made a mistake. It's Dawad, it's not Dawayad.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, right though. Your name was spelled a little different.
Yeah, Dawid.
Dawid.
Like the back then, Dawad, David. Then I saw brother because it makes sense. Like Dawid, it's like, all right, I just kept it. You know what I mean? Like, what it is.
Yeah. They said the WitchCon. Y'all should have seen that though.
Where?
My doctor, he had sent it out. Whoever subscribed to him on Facebook, he posted that picture of all of them when they was younger.
I was boxed up. I'm just not getting out.
Nah, I don't got my doctor on Facebook.
Yeah. If I get it, look it up when I get some battery juice. I might send it out tonight or tomorrow. I just put it in the group chat.
His is what?
It might be in the group chat too. Correct?
Mawatha says is what? Lions strong or strong lion?
Yeah, it's Zion Strong.
Zion strong. Yeah, that's what it is. Zion
Yeah.
strong.
He got 2 classes though, 2 channels. He do live on his their church congregation
Yeah.
on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, I'm looking forward now. I don't see
Then
it.
he do some other stuff, but I ain't been really watching his classes too much lately. They come on like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
something like that. He's
Well,
like 5 hours ahead of us. All right, face the east.
if nobody else got nothing else they want to share with it all, well, we're gonna give all honors and prayers to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem Mashiach Yahushua Barakatah, Kwame Shura.
Well, Yeshua.
That's law school. Okay.
Listen, y'all have a
See
great
you,
night.
Wow.
You don't need other classes?
I like a lot of the brothers I don't know, man. Like I don't really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one? They do classes tomorrow.
Who?
If
Who
you want
that?
to check them out, Hebrew Chosen Elect.
Who's that again? That's the brothers we used to meet at in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
Delaware.
Yakanan. That's Malik. That's Malak Yakanan from up there with Barak.
North Carolina.
Nah, Delaware.
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 Yeah.
All right, shalom, fellas.
Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah. The one that was on the call, me and you stayed on the call, was chopping it up. That
I
Yakanan.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the Saturnian with him.
All right. Hebrew children are like, all right, they on YouTube or something or?
Yeah. They do, no. They do the Zoom. I think it's
Zoom?
or WhatsApp. One of them. WhatsApp, I think. One of
Okay.
them. I give it to you. I send the pictures and everything.